Hey guys, it's Chomp Foodies. Anyways, I just want to do a quick demonstration of how I make my Thai tea. I know a lot of people are looking for keto drinks to drink, you know, sweet and something a little different than just regular, I don't know, water. This is a fabric sieve that we use to make Thai tea. You can find it at most Asian markets. So what I'm going to do is I already have a small saucepan with water boiling inside, drinking water. And then here is about 3/4 cup to 1 cup of loose Thai tea. I put it inside this little sock thing right here. I don't know what it's called, but you can find this in most Asian stores. And what I do is I'll steep it while it's still boiling for a little while, and then once I see that the color is kind of darkened, if you can look closer, you can see that it's really orange, right? Really orange. So as of right now, it's unsweetened. So I'm just going to turn off the stove really quick. Alright, and then it's going to kind of float to the top. You see how the thing is floating to the top? I'm going to plunge it down so that the rest of the loose tea leaves inside can kind of steep. Alright, and I'm going to leave this for about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure the stove is off so that your sieve doesn't burn, because this is made of fabric. Okay, if you don't have one of these, you can even use like a clean unused silk sock or a sachet of some kind. Okay, and I would let that steep 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes is over, the only thing different between regular Thai tea and keto Thai tea is the sweetener that you're going to use. So instead of using regular sweetener, the kind of sweetener that I like is erythritol by Now Real Food. You can buy any brand of erythritol so long as it's pure, 100% pure, non-GMO. And I like this brand of sweetener because it doesn't leave too bad of an aftertaste. I can't stand stevia, but if stevia is what you like and that's what floats your boat, then go for that. I personally like erythritol, so this is the kind of sweetener I use. And afterwards, I'll show you what it looks like once it's assembled. Alright guys, so it's been about 10 minutes. This tea is still really hot. I wouldn't suggest you pouring it right into the bottles while it's still really hot, because you know it can crack the bottles. But you know, just for demonstration purposes, I'll show you what I usually do. I put a funnel here. These are old jars that I had. You can put them in a regular cup if you want, but I love mason jars. If you have smaller size mason jars, you can use those. Or this is the juice. I used to go to, well, my husband used to go to a juice company that offered these cups. But anyways, inside I added 1.5 tablespoons of erythritol sweetener, and those little black dots right there, the seeds, are actually chia seeds. So, you know, on keto, we can't really have boba, you know. And a lot of times they serve Thai tea with boba. So instead of using regular boba, which is made of tapioca and starch, which is not allowed on keto, I use chia seeds to add a little bit of texture. Alright, so what I do, and this is another reason why I'm adding it when it's still hot, so that the chia seeds have a chance to bloom. And chia seeds, you know, they have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them, so I like using it like that. And this tea right here is still, it's unsweetened, so that's why I add the sugar to this one. Alright, and don't ladle it all the way to the top, because you're going to need a little bit of room for the heavy whipping cream. Okay, traditionally for Thai tea, people use condensed milk or sugar, sometimes even condensed coconut milk. But here, seeing as how we're not going to be using those types of sweeteners, I just use straight heavy whipping cream. And it's really good. Actually, sometimes if I'm feeling like I'm not really in the mood for like heavy whipping cream, if I just want something super light and refreshing, then I'll just even drink it alone as is over crushed ice. See, so I leave a gap on the top. Later on, I can just add the heavy whipping cream at the very top. Alright. And you don't have to serve them in these cups either. You know, once you decide later on you wanted to serve it over ice, then you can put the crushed ice in another cup, pour this into that cup of crushed ice, and then pour the heavy cream on top of that. Alright, so once that's done, there's still plenty of tea left. Now I'm going to save this one because anytime I make a batch of Thai tea for myself, I always save half and use the other half for my husband. So you can have some if you're on the keto diet. You can also make a batch for your family, you know, all at the same time. You don't have to make separate batches so long as the cups, you leave the sweetener in the cups and you know which cups are yours. So I marked these. I've actually lost the cap to these, so what I do is I just put saran wrap on top and then secure it with like a rubber band, you know. So there you go. You just wait for this to cool down. By the time this cools down, all the chia seeds that you see inside, they're going to fluff up, right? If anyone's ever had chia seeds before, you know how it works. Right now they're still super small, but once it blooms, it's going to grow in size a little bit, and it'll add a little bit of a crunch when you're drinking from it. All right, so that's all I do. And when the finished product is done, I'm going to refrigerate these overnight, or for the next few hours at least, until it's cool, and then I'll show you the final product once I'm done. As you can see, the drink has already cooled down. We refrigerated inside the refrigerator, covered with a little bit of saran wrap and a rubber band because I don't have the original lids for these. But anyways, if you can zoom in a little bit, you can kind of see the little chia seeds have already bloomed, and I don't know if you can see that. Those are little tiny chia seeds that we're going to use in place of boba. Okay, so what I do is I take out the wrapping. Okay, and notice I did leave quite a bit of space because we're going to add ice. Thai tea is served best over ice. Okay, and then I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap on top for the heavy whipping cream. Okay, so if you order Thai tea in a boba shop, you notice that the very top portion is, you know, they usually put half and half, right? So instead of putting half and half, this is our version. We put a little bit of heavy whipping cream on the top. And don't go too crazy with this, guys, because it's going to be a really rich drink if you add too much. Alright, so heavy whipping cream is thicker than regular half and half, so it's not going to mix together like other normal Thai teas would. But once you mix this thing up, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. Okay, before you serve it, this is how you're going to present it to whoever you're giving it to, or if you're going to drink it yourself. Okay, so before you serve it, you're just going to mix it up really well. Okay. And there you go. You see the little black chia seeds? It's not boba, but it'll add texture to the drink, and it's really, really good. Alright, so that's it. Easy peasy. Thai tea with fake boba. Chia seeds. Bye.